Well, I didn't think we'd be back here so soon. The 1.2.0 version of the English patch is now available. This version of the patch translates the entirety of the game. Kong went back and retranslated the entire game because of the way the update changed the way every level worked. Kong had to go back and retranslate every level again. And it also translates the new CoroCoro Island DLC. So let's go check it out. So, upon booting up your fresh save file, the DLC, here's your new messages. Welcome, Johnny. Information! Breaking news! Inside the Bunbuku ship, it seems that a mysterious statue has been installed. You can move to the Bunbuku ship from the menu screen. Let's take a look. It seems that a mysterious island has appeared in the Sea of Clouds. You can now go to the Sea of Clouds, use L to surface, R to clouds. Thank you for asking, Johnny. I don't feel like talking about it. Because I still haven't quite come to terms with it yet. So... Information! In the clouds above Shikoku, CoroCoro Island has appeared. Let's go check it out. So, this DLC adds, as far as I'm aware, at least one new level. It also adds a strange statue in the Bunbuku. I wonder what this is about. Well, as it turns out, this patch, I mean this title update, adds this this statue, which gives you rewards based on codes that you input. Now, the codes are usually in Japanese, but Team Oceanic has added English codes so you can get everything. Now, not all of these masks that this statue unlocks have been publicly released in CoroCoro magazine yet. So, hey, Kong. Checking in for a hot sec. Thank you very much for putting the time into getting version 1.2.0 of the patch out. Seeker of the Language of Love, speak to me. So, up comes your text box. It probably doesn't show on XSplit, but it brings up a text box. On console, this will be the actual text input, but in Ryujinx, it just gives you a basic box. And what you do is you insert your code. So the first code, Kong's nuts. Your feelings have been clearly conveyed to me. To you who taught me the language of love, let me bestow a reward. Bebe Bebe's mask has been added to the mask shop. So each code adds a mask to the mask shop. And there are, 15 codes? So we're just going to go through them all now. So these have all been replaced with names of Team Oceanic staff members and other hilarious, funny things. Ah, that's a lovely word. To you who've taught me the language of love, let me bestow a reward. It's 14 codes. I was eyeballing it based on the number of lines. So, Kong's Nuts and Nisajin were, of course, involved in the translation process. Oh, did I already do Inochi? Or did I put it in incorrectly? There we go. There was an accidental space. Easy done. Welcome, Vlad. So next up, not that this makes me feel particularly special or anything, but it is very nice to be a code in this patch. Escape route. Your feelings have been clearly conveyed to me. To you who taught me the language of love, let me bestow a reward. Keshi Kasu-kun's mask has been added to the mask shop. So all these masks are based on characters from CoroCoro comics. Ah, that's a lovely word. I see there's a mouse cursor on screen. That was Bile Driver. Next we have... Funpy! So originally, these were like full sentences in Japanese that you had to type in. And on the Switch is text input, no less. Can't be all that fun to go through them all. I wonder how much more content they're going to add to this game, because clearly if they can do 2 pages of the mask menu, they can easily do more. And it's not like masks require a lot of game development. That's it. This is it. The language of love. Yeah, the question is simply how many they want to add. That word, kuo, it resonates in my heart. Well, it's great, because up until now, no part of the game has really been modular. In the sense that everything's been so rigid and such a pain in the arse that, you know, as soon as they changed one thing, the entire translation had to be redone. Ah, good feel. Good feel finally getting the respect they deserve. CoroCoro. You know, the next code is free mask. But to be honest with you, you still have to pay for it in the shop. And the last code. I forgot. Oh, that's a lovely word! So I'll show off these masks now. I'm not going to buy them all, because I actually don't have enough cash here to buy all of them. I need about 9,000 to afford them all. I'll go through them. It's got Bebe Bebe's mask. What a mature and sharp gaze for a baby. Black Flame mask. It seems to be plotting something. Something funny happened when translating this mask. Grandpa's face mask. A chaotic grandpa. Explosive boom. Keshi Kasukun's mask. The idol of the stationary world. Can you resist? Oh, Keshi is in, like, Eraser. Right, okay. Matomo-kun's mask. The world's first protagonist of retorts. Alto's mask. Yokai battler in his spare time. Chrono's mask. Saving people from death. He also looks a bit like, Goemon. Cosmo's mask. If you put this on, you'll feel like teasing. Dekakun's mask. Can you grow taller like Dekakun? Gamer's mask. With a fearless smile, let's conquer the game. Hee hee hee. Oh, we've got 4 lines here. Conk. Red Sentai mask, illuminating everyone's hearts. The passionate leader. Green Sentai mask, green and peace, a cool hero. Blue Sentai mask, call for help. The gentle breeze of blue. Cool. Yellow Sentai mask. I'll cross over to India with the melody of curry. I guess if I was changing that, I'd change it to, like, he illuminates everyone's hearts with passion. Or something like that. Maybe if you have to include the... Leading with passion, illuminating with love. Or some... Yeah. It's messy. No matter how you translate it, it's gonna be messy. Because there's a lot of meaning that has to be squished into a tiny box. Right, so... Let's check out CoroCoro Island, then. The game hates words longer than 5 characters. Interesting. So, we're going to go ahead and play this stage. There are 3 prizes, 5 Unchiku to find. Looks like there's no Tanukis. To be fair, that would totally screw up the having to get all the Tanukis to get the ship upgrade. CoroCoro Island. Oh, that just says CoroCoro IS. I think you're missing the land part. Of course, it's CoroCoro Jima in the actual Japanese. Jima, of course, meaning island. That's intentional. Explain the reasoning. I'm not saying you're wrong. Just explain the reasoning. Oh, that enemy's wearing the grandpa mask. IS is short for island. Alright, okay. I'll allow it. Like it's anything that I am allowed to allow. Like I have any say. Well, I didn't actually wear the new mask. There we go. I like this one. So, I mean, this is probably a pretty amazing piece of content if you're a Japanese kid who reads CoroCoro magazine. For me, I'm just happy that there's more content in this game. You know, it's got some extra levels that don't cost anything. Ooh, new enemies too. Like, I appreciate that this wasn't, you know, phoned in. Like, the team working on this content clearly cared. Looking for a... Yeah. If I know anything about this game's level design... level design philosophy, there would be an Unchiku here. CoroCoro history. CoroCoro started in May 1977. It's the 50th anniversary in 2027. Thanks for your support. It's probably another one of these Sunday magazines. Because, you know, kids go to school Monday to Saturday in Japan. So all the comics for kids come out on Sundays. It's just really satisfying to jump back into this game. Really. I've missed it. But I'm all about new experiences, right? I'm not just gonna, like, replay this game a month later. So I'm glad there's some new content to get through. There's got to be an Unchiki around here. Surely. Well, you wanted to get it out as fast as possible, so it's understandable that you, like, miss something. You were driven, so it's fine that you messed up a line here and there. Yeah, to think that this translation is predominantly the effort of one person. Like, we have no right to complain. Ah, so this is the summer island of CoroCoro Island. The way the sky is set up in this DLC, where the island is just one of many things in a giant empty sky above Japan, makes it very clear that they're looking to make more content along the lines of this. So long as they keep adding to this game, I'll be there. And if there's paid content, I might partake. Yeah, that sky area is huge. I got lost taking the screenshot for the thumbnail. Oh, monkey! You reckon they'll only do 4, like, DLCs? That sounds like a good number. You know, every 3 months, that fills a year. I feel like this DLC has pretty much cemented that we'll never get this game localized. Koro-chan, Koro Dragon's predecessor, a white-brown mascot with limbs, active in CoroCoro until 1981. All the souvenirs you collected before are in trees and on the stage around. Oh, like the souvenirs from throughout the game are like dotted around the stage. Oh yeah, I see him. Like floating in the air. Now it's autumn. Oh. Sure. CoroCoro. Ever wonder why CoroCoro? Its distinctive size, smaller, thicker, defines the CoroCoro experience. Smaller and thicker. So what you're saying is, it's the chode of children's magazines. Is that? Oh, the pink mushroom thing in the background, yeah. I vaguely remember it. That's a souvenir from the first level. Okay, yeah. Understandable. It hurts to jump in there. I figured as much. Nothing on top of these? The amount of enemies, it's so easy to stay in a transformed state the whole time. Yeah, it doesn't have that good feel game on the TV anymore. CoroCoro Neon Stand. There's two more Chiku to find. They must both be in the last part of CoroCoro Island, the Winter Island. Could you imagine if they had only released a chunk of this level every season? So you only got 30 seconds of gameplay time every 3 months. That'd be awful. I know. The cover of CoroCoro. CoroCoro covers are hand-drawn, crafted by the editorial and design team. A true artisan skill. I don't know, if you say all our covers are hand-drawn, I immediately think AI. If you have to specify, oh, our covers are hand-drawn, it's like, thou dost protest too much. They're hand-drawn. Somebody's hand types a prompt into the text box. Music here reminds me so much of, like, Ganbare Goemon, Mystical Ninja Starring Goemon. So much, it's that little bit there. Da-da. So... let's have a look round the back. Let's have a look round the back. Okay, apparently not. I must be missing one. Right. It's got to be near the exit then. Oh yeah, start menu showing the collectibles, yeah. I'm also noticing a slight just improvement in performance, which is nice. That's something I've been waiting for. And I know the 1.20, the 1.10 patch. There he is. The game also looks a little better. Soul, Koro Dragon. Meet Koro Dragon. CoroCoro symbol. A black dragon with thunderous whiskers, symbolizing a dragon soaring with dreams. That's so Mystical Ninja Starring Goemon. Anyway, was it just 3 enemies in here? Aww. The DLC is over! It's Jova, bros! Like, it should have been a full-on storm of, like, 100 enemies, like that one scene in, No More Heroes 2. Blah, blah. So yeah, if you press R here, you'll go to outer space. So, you know, endgame stuff. L takes you now down to the sky, and then again go down to the ground. The sky, of course, being where the DLC content is. It's very nice. Check the log and you'll see why I use shorthand for Island. Alright. Senso Kanpan C space CoroCoro is. It's under other. Is it so it fits? Fair enough. Yeah, that's as good a reason as any. The English characters are a different size. Yeah. So let's make some money. Fujiamax, which is this one. Yeah. Let's make some money. I'll buy the rest of the masks, and we'll have a look at them on the mask menu. Well, calling it CoroCoro 1 implies there'll be another CoroCoro content. I mean, the next content probably will be CoroCoro themed, but just on the off chance it's not, then you're stuck with a CoroCoro 1. It's like when games release a Volume 1 and then you never get Volume 2. Iban Batuda, Episode 1. It's like, where's Episode 2? It's entirely possible we only get one CoroCoro DLC. I'm honestly surprised this game got any content at all. I'm surprised this game got anything past patch 1.1.0. Because I honestly thought this was, you know, for all intents and purposes, this game flopped in Japan. I was honestly expecting them just to move on from it. So I'm very glad that the game's getting DLC and content. It just means every time I go to work on the Sushi Bites episode, it's out of date. Well, it's probably part of the CoroCoro sponsorship, like, field to begin with. The game having a CoroCoro adaptation was probably clinching on the fact that there was going to be a CoroCoro collaboration as well. This game has a chance to shine, you know, really. If they bothered to bring it over. The question is, like, how would you do it? I mean, a straight machine translation is the cleanest way. But you know Treehouse would get their mitts on this, and, you know, Bakeru's name would be John the Raccoon. And it'd speak like darn tooth. No, they call him like Don Quixote or something. Treehouse would find some way to fuck it up. Because it's Treehouse we're talking about. That's why I'm kind of glad this game is staying in Japan. Just on the knowledge of, you know, how notorious Treehouse is for ruining things. I don't want to give him a chance to destroy this game with their stink. Xseed. I don't necessarily trust Xseed or 505 Game Street, really. All of them are one phone call away from getting people like Christina on board to do the translation. Yeah, Marvelous would work. I trust Marvelous with it. And I trust Konami with it. I know, those are brave words. But I would. I would trust Konami with it.
Yeah.
Alright, let's buy the rest of the masks. Oh, I'm getting flickering textures and models. Because I refuse to update my firmware on Ryujinx, knowing full well that would fix the issues. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do now, is have a look at the mask menu. So we can have a full read of the mask descriptions.
Oh.
My pride and joy, these masks. Please continue to cherish them in the future. Right. Extremely powerful baby at only 0 years old. A demonically awesome video creator, the Black King descends. An old man with a charming beard. The arrival of the ultimate ruler of the stationary world, the strongest comedy king. The descending of laughter. Would that be descendant of laughter? Or is it like laughter descending upon the audience? And I'm getting flickering textures and stretchy polygons. Matomo-kun's mask. No one will wear such a mask. Matomo-kun might retort like that. During play, you might feel like interjecting. Alto's mask. Part-time job to escape poverty through battling yokai. Chrono's mask. I found it. The clear route to save the people who met a tragic death. Cosmo's mask. In the year 20XX, a new hero was born on Earth, fighting against evil, teasing them. Dekakun's mask. The greatest protagonist in the history of manga has arrived. With this expression, even you can be great. This is the man destined to become a professional gamer, the strongest Psycho gamer. Illuminating the dark night, Fest Red. When it comes to red, everyone's leader. The grilled marks on the squid are a symbol of peace. If you're in trouble, raise the call for help. Blue has got you. Eating curry with a punch, yellow power. He is the curry-themed superhero for some reason. I do like this mask very much. Yeah, for some reason I'm getting flickering textures here. It's fun. Right, yeah, I've explored the content then. That's the thing. It's a shame it's so little. It's nice that they added something to the game. And it's also fun that it spurred you on to resume the translation. I added the souvenirs to the back of the ship. They were always here, weren't they? Oh, they added a space for the CoroCoro ones. It's a whole new Bunbuku model, just so it can fit these DLC items. Which, by the way, look, there's space for another, at least another 3 souvenirs, another pennant and another 2 collectible souvenirs. None of my files worked and I had to redo this one all from scratch. Wow. But it's that, like, dedication to the craft content. That's the thing. This spurred you on to do something productive and creative, so I'm very glad that they added this content. Because it made you do more work. Right. Well, thank you very much for joining me today. I did have quite a stressful and exhausting first day at work, so I'm actually gonna hit the hay pretty soon. But thank you very much for joining me for this short look at the CoroCoro DLC. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Hopefully I'm in a bit of a, like... Raid Shadow Legends ad, delete the stream. Damn, I came in at the end. I'm so sorry, Leza. It's very, very, very short stream today, because exhausted from my first day at work. And before you ask, it's difficult to say how it went. It was stressful and exhausting, and I was thrown in at the deep end, and, you know, tomorrow I'm gonna speak up when, you know, things are a bit... When I feel like things are moving a bit fast and I'm not getting it, I'm gonna speak up. Right, because I don't want to repeat of today where I'm just completely lost and everything's going on around me. Well, on that note, I'm gonna get some sleep, because I have an 8 AM start. And provided I'm not super exhausted, I will see you all tomorrow evening for Penny's Big Breakaway. The key is actually available now, but I decided I wanted to do something short, and the CoroCoro content fit that bill. Okay, until next time, if we live that long, take care everybody, bye bye.